What up, everybody? Appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? Boy, man, this probably gonna be the hardest live I ever in my whole life ever done. But hold on. I don't even think my mic is on. This it ain't. My baby be plugging up onto this, so it's definitely not. So let me hook this up real quick. I'm gonna hook this up real quick. I think we should be good now. Camera. Okay, we go right there. Boy, I appreciate all the love, man, and support. It's been a crazy few weeks, bro. Bruh, I hope I even made me a couple liquor. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I don't get all crazy and emotional. But it's been a crazy journey. I know I started a raffle and stuff, and I just wanted to let you guys know, like, we gonna flip it a little bit. We still doing this three sneakers and stuff, but we're gonna do it a different way. But I want to tell you guys what's been going on, and so you guys can understand everything. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody that's in here. We got Daniel Blake, we got Jason Knox, we got Mr. Perfect, we got Dillinger, we got Chupami Verga, Gabe, we got Doomsday. Big shout out to Doomsday. We got Shulin, we got 2019, 2009 K Dizzle, we got Jay Rio, we got Devon Patterson, Patterson, we got Miss Nikki, Mike G Tops, and 872 Infinity. We got from Chicago for Chicago. No, at times I've been an asshole up here. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize for you. I do apologize for my behavior. Sometimes I can be ignorant, but this is definitely a real life situation. Big shout out to Mike G, No Limit War, Big Each. Oh, you already know. So probably like the last couple of weeks, I just been battling like mad depression. You know what I'm saying? I don't even do the depression stuff. The last time I battled depression was probably when I couldn't walk, how I started YouTube. So I've been battling mad serious depression, you know what I'm saying? As a lot of you guys may know, bro, this is hard, bro. Like it took me, I don't even know what would encourage me to go live today, but I said, you know what, I gotta go live. Big shout out to Young Tay and them. They did a big thing for my son yesterday. I appreciate that. Today I was like, you know what? Well, I was gonna go live last night, but I haven't been feeling good. Like I've been feeling sick, like I got a cold or something. Um, but today I was like, yo, you know what? Something just told me to. Yo, big shout out to JC Kicks. I know you put something together too, man. I appreciate everything. Damn, where do I start at? So a lot of you guys may know that my son was diagnosed with cancer 2021 in April. He was diagnosed with cancer. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It was in his eye, like my boy eye was popping out his head, like looked like it was about to fall out his head. You know what I'm saying? Um I appreciate that. Dylan J said the trap got your back. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everything everybody's done. Like I said, if you couldn't donate, I'm cool with that. Just pray for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I acknowledge I've been an asshole at times. But at the same time, this is like a serious matter. I don't know what other people's situations be, but I know my life is real. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for nobody else. Let me see. Oh, big shout out to John. Yo, big y'all appreciate everything you've done. And like I always told you, John, keep your head up, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong, man. You're a black man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. You know, this is between us two. You know, I know you reached out to me and told me some stuff. So big shout out to you. I appreciate everything you've done, all the support. But keep your head up. You stay strong as well. You know, I know you went through a situation with your little man. Rest in peace to your little man. Um, you know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, bro. Your raw brother has been a minute since I joined. Hope you and your family are doing well, bro. I'm praying for you all. If you need anything, brother, just let me know. Yeah, we're about to get into everything. Man, my heart is heavy as is yours. Man, I can't even talk, bro. Like this is mad crazy, bro. I'm seriously praying that you stay here alive. I went through this loss of my son and I broke my hand punching. Yeah, I'm about to go into all of that, bro. I'm here always, Rob. Much love, brother. I appreciate that, yo. I'm about to tell y'all everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I apologize to the people I done got pissed off and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just up here. I'm a competitor. You guys talk trash. I talk trash. I take it to a level. I take it to a level. Sometimes it has gotten ignorant, but this is like a serious situation. So April what 17th, my son was diagnosed with cancer. It was in his eye and it was in his uh baby, what when Unique had it in his neck, what is that called? I forgot what it was called. It's his gland or something. They had to surgically remove that one. He had one in his eye, which they can't surgically remove because if they do, he gonna lose his eye. I can honestly say that I'm proud of my son because he beating the shit out of cancer. He beat look, they got him on chemo, they got him on radiation. He beating the shit out of the medicine and the and the cancer, right? So I can't even talk, bro. This is crazy. So boom. He get diagnosed in April. We get the new place in June. Boom, we all chilling. At times he had rough times where he just be throwing up and stuff. So I started to talk to like cancer specialists, cannabis specialists that was able to help me. You know what I'm saying? Help him with his throwing up. You know what I'm saying? So we got him to the point where whenever he was doing his chemo, he wasn't sick no more. Like he probably lay low. Cause I told my son, I was like, yo, listen, if you want to lay low for the time that I can't even talk, bro. This is crazy. I was like, yo, if you want to lay low for like the time that you're going through the cancer stuff, just lay low. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, this is crazy, bro. It was like, he just be in the room and stuff. I was like, yo, bro, listen, just you know what I'm saying? If you can, if you got the energy, just move around regular. You know what I'm saying? My son's GoFundMe is in the description down below. And my goal, if you don't want to send it to GoFundMe, just you can send it to the Cash App. All that bread is his. The raffle bread is his, all that. I knew this live was gonna be hard. This is crazy, bro. I thought I was gonna be able to say something. So I was like, yo, lay low. If you got to until it's all over with, if your hair start falling out, whatever, just lay low. He just be in the room all day. I'm like, yo, you know what? I started to like get him out of that. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got him a throw up bucket so he could walk around the crib. If he got to throw up, he got his bucket with him. He started going chilling on the couch because I started be like, yo, you know what? I don't like you being in the room. Like, come out. You know what I'm saying? This is my house, is your house. Everything I got is yours. So he started moving around the crib, moving. I was like, bro, somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? I can't answer this right now, bro. I'm like, somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying? We got to make it to where, um, you're not sick no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to make it to where you're not sick no more. So, bro, I'm telling you, everybody be like, yo, God ain't real. Some people don't believe in God. But one day a dude reached out to me. He was my supervisor at my job that I'm working at now. But he couldn't be my supervisor no more because his son had cancer. You know what I'm saying? He had the same cancer like my son, but his was like in his liver. So he reached out to me one day. He was like, yo, Rob, how your son doing? Like, how's the family and stuff? And I told him, like, yo, my son he got cancer. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, word. He was like, so what's going on? I told him, like, yo, he throwing up and shit. Like, I swear I watch my son be normal. Cause if y'all watch my channel, y'all know my son always been slim and pale. But I watch my son be regular and then be super skinny. Like, bro, he was deteriorating in my face. But then he'll get right back to normal because he a skinny nigga anyway. So I had to figure out a way. Like, I didn't care what it cost. I was like, bro, I will go broke behind my kids. You know what I'm saying? As long as I keep this roof over their head, I'm cool with whatever. You feel me? So boom, I start talking to this nigga. He like, yo, I got this. This is what you need to do so he won't get sick no more. You feel me? I was like, all right, cool. So I started to do it, and my boy stopped getting sick. So he would go to his chemo, probably sleep the first day, and then he would be right back to normal. You feel me? Like he would, he it was nothing to that nigga. He was fucking cancer up. On God, like, bro, I will watch my son get fly with fucking cancer, chemo, and just be chilling like regular. So we found the recipe to help him through the chemo shit, right? Boom. So now it's time for the radiation. You know what I'm saying? Now he got to go through the radiation. They're gonna cut back on his chemo, but they're gonna give him the radiation. They telling us like, yo, this proton therapy is gonna be smooth sailing for him. You know, we're gonna cut him back from the chemo because the chemo is the only thing that made him sick. But we already had the recipe to not help him, to help him not be sick. We having cookouts, we partying, we getting fucked up together because the only thing that can help him is cannabis. So we just be chilling, we living, bro. We living. We be in the living room, beautiful living room, just all this shit gotta go, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all why though. So boom, we'll be chilling in the living room. Next thing you know, he doing his radiation. He get, you know, y'all know for years my son always fought migraines. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always fought migraines. So he'll come home like with a slight headache. But I swear to God, it was smooth sailing. He get the chemo once every 3 weeks, and then the radiation. So it's still smooth sailing. Everything going good. He got to do chemo for 6 weeks, right? It's week 5. We going into week 6. The week right before we supposed to go to Tony D wedding. You know what I'm saying? So me and wifey planning like, all right, yeah, boom, boom. That Saturday, the weekend before Tony D's wedding, we have a cookout Saturday. We partying, drunk, smack. He living, having fun. We joking, but we never talk about cancer. Because once this cancer shit is done, we never going to dwell on this shit, right? Boom. Saturday, we good. Sunday, I see my son chilling. Like, the cookout over, we have fun, we laugh, we joke. The cookout over, Sunday comes. I see my son sitting in the kitchen with his shorty. I asked my son, I'm like, yo, what's good? You good? He like, I'm all right. That he never say he all right. That nigga lied to me and tell me I'm good. He was like, I'm all right, Dad. I'm just a little tired. I was like, all right, cool. Whenever y'all done in the kitchen, just go get some rest. He was like, all right. I wake up the next day. I'm at my computer, and my son is just throwing up nonstop. Now, mind you, my office, I'm in the loft. My office is right next to my son's room, and I just see him throwing up sick. I go to the bathroom, I'm like, yo, Neek, you good? He like, my dad, I just keep throwing up. I'm like, damn, what's wrong? He like, I don't know, I just feel nauseous. I said, you sure your stomach ain't hurt? I'm thinking maybe our cookout food gave him a stomach virus. So I'm thinking he probably got a stomach virus on top of the cancer shit. So now he's sick. Cause mind you, he's 5 weeks into the radiation. This is his 6th week, the last week for his radiation. And he just all of a sudden just gets sick out of nowhere. My boy is just throwing up. Bro, listen, I watched my son in 48 hours lose 7 pounds and just look mad like a skeleton. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm starting, like, my mind is starting to shift. Like, I can feel, I don't, like, when you got love for your kids, you can feel their spirit, right? I can feel like that whole week, my whole soul is sinking. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? I'm just fucked up. Like, my mind is not right. I'm like, something ain't right, right? They take him to the hospital Wednesday, right? They're like, he got a little pressure in his brain, but he gonna be all right. It's just normal shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he got pressure in his brain. My son suffers from migraine. The way he throwing up is reminding me of migraines. I'm like, man, this nigga, he's having migraines, but he's like a soldier. He not telling us nothing. Right? Boom. He throwing up. I'm watching my son deteriorate in my eyes. I'm watching him struggle to go downstairs because I always told my son, like, yo, if you need me to carry you, I'll carry you downstairs. But he's a prideful nigga. He a man now. So he like, nah, I'm good. I don't need you to carry me. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Everything's just, and then all of a sudden when they take him to the hospital on Wednesday, he got radiation every day that week, and then on Friday he got to get admitted to get his chemo bag. The chemo bag is like a serious one that's the shit that make him sick. So Wednesday he go to the hospital, like, oh nah, he good. He a little dehydrated. We'll give him some IV and we'll send him home, right? But after he leaves from the hospital, he going straight to radiation. And I'm like, while he's in the hospital, I'm like, man, check that nigga for radiation poison. Like, these are signs of radiation poison. Something is not right. He don't got a stomach virus. Something is not right. My boy is just throwing up like he never got sick like that. I promise you, with the chemo, he'll probably throw up like once or twice, and then he'd be back to normal. But with this radiation shit, like I said, 5 weeks, nothing. My boy, good. The 6th week, it was like something happened. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, he's throwing up. They send him to the hospital. They send him back home. As a matter of fact, they don't even send him home. They told him go to radiation. He goes to radiation. Thursday come radiation, like, look, we gonna get, he's still, bro, this nigga is throwing up non-stop, bro. From morning to night, he's getting no fucking rest. My boy's not getting no fucking rest. He's throwing up. I'm like, bro, something is not right, bro. Like, something is not right. This nigga got radiation poison. Cause I do research, bro. I'm like, this man got radiation. My son is suffering from radiation poison. These are signs of this shit. Boom. Thursday come, Friday come. They talking about admitting him to the hospital to get chemo. And I'm like, how the fuck are y'all gonna admit my son to get chemo and my boy is fucking dying? You feel me? I could feel my boy's soul sinking. The energy is high in my house. I could feel something is not right. And it's my son. Something is not right. He go to fucking chemo, right? Admit him. Saturday comes. Me and my wife going to at that time, I've made up my mind, like, bro, my son is too sick. I can't go to Tony D. Wet, and I'd send a group text, like, yo, I can't go. Something's wrong with my son. Right? Boom. He gets admitted. He comes home Saturday. Me and my wife going to shop for her work clothes. As soon as I get up and go to walk out the door, I hear my son just throwing up crazy. I just lose it, bro. Like, I just lose it. I just go outside and start banging shit. I'm like, these bitches is killing my son, and I just started going crazy. Like, that's why I didn't think I waited this long, because I thought I was cried out. Like, I'm not gonna cry no more. I cry too much. I start going crazy. I guess my daughter, she was on the phone with her mother, and her mother heard me spazzing out. So I'm banging on my truck, punching that shit, just losing my mind. So me and my wife, we ride off. At the time I'm riding off, the fucking ambulance called me. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, we heard your son is dying. We sent the ambulance to your house. I'm like, what the fuck? How? So we go to the house. Nothing wrong with my son. Everybody come over here. He's throwing up and shit, but he cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dad, I'm good. They're like, yo, he need to go to the hospital. I told everybody, like, listen, if my son doesn't want to go to the hospital, he don't gotta go to the hospital. If he not comfortable there, if he's comfortable being home, then fucking let that nigga throw up. A nigga, I don't give a fuck about no throw up. I don't give a fuck. Let him throw up anywhere. I don't care. So everybody like, all right, yo, fuck it. We just not gonna send this nigga to the hospital. He gonna stay home, right? He having another night of throwing up. This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. This is where shit go left. I got the dates. This shit crazy, bro. It's September 5th. September 3rd, he gets admitted to the hospital. September 4th, they call an ambulance, talking about my son dying because I'm spazzing out. I'm like, yo, this medicine, this shit they giving my son is killing him. So I start spazzing out, right? September 5th come. This is when shit got real. His girl come running down the stairs like, yo, something is wrong with Unique, right? I'm like, what you mean something wrong? She like, something wrong with him. She crying and shit. So I run upstairs. My boy just stuck. Like, you know when you wake up from them dreams and you can't walk, you can't move, you can't talk. He just stuck with his eyes wide open. I'm like, what the fuck? I grabbed my son. I'm like, Unique, what's wrong? Like, talk to me. What's wrong? He just stuck. He just jammed up. I'm like, can you talk to me, Nick? He said, nah, he can't talk to me. We call an ambulance. Crazy, bro. I swear, like, when I'm holding my son in my hand, I'm like, yo, Nick, talk to me. Like, he can't talk. I'm thinking my son is dying. I'm like, something ain't right. I see his eyes rolling in the back of his head. I'm like, Unique, talk to me. And I just start going crazy again, start going crazy. They took him in the ambulance. Like, my son couldn't talk, couldn't do nothing. I go in the ambulance, like they don't want nobody in the ambulance. I'm like, Unique, Unique. I'm screaming his name. My nigga look back at me, just looking like spaced out, bro. Like, I'm like, Unique, you coming home, right? You coming home? And he just looking at me, bro. Like he don't even recognize me. I'm like, what the fuck? So everybody blame, you know how people do. Oh, it's the blame game. It's this person fault. It's that person fault. The thing, the reason why I started the GoFundMe, because I was gonna start a GoFundMe for him, but it was just for, it's like a, like, yo, people love you. It's just like a reward thing. But when the doctors told me, like, they kept saying like they don't know what's wrong with him. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, how the fuck are y'all doctors and y'all don't know what's wrong with my son? How the fuck do y'all not know? And then eventually they came out. They came out and was like, they pretty much dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? What happened to my son was inevitable. It was gonna happen anyway. So pretty much was like, it's like Men in Black. You know, remember Men in Black? If they wanted somebody to forget something, they would just zap them with that light. It was like the fucking radiation, the proton, that experimental proton. Oh, this is safer than radiation shit. It pretty much zapped this nigga brain to where it just like recircuited his brain. So now we have to wait till his brain cells regenerate for him to pretty much be back to normal, which could also be a process. It's pretty much like this radiation shit fried my son's brain pretty much for the time being. You know what I'm saying? They were like, it was inevitable. We was aware that he had pressure in his brain. And that's the reason why I was like, yo, and 15,000 is nothing. To get this nigga to Chapel Hill, or to get him to Duke, or to Cali, or even to up north, 15,000 is nothing. That shit is chump change. But I'd rather do what I gotta do, and whatever I gotta put up, it is what it is, just to make sure my son is safe, bro. Because they admitted that they dropped the ball, bro. Like we knew this was gonna happen. This was, and when I'm holding my son in my hand and I'm watching him rolling his eyes in the back of his head, in my mind, I don't know what's wrong with my son. So in my mind, like, I'm losing my son in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I felt like. Yo, my son is dying right in my face, bro. They was giving them whatever, proton therapy, the radiation, that's experimental shit. And they dropped the ball, bro. They dropped the ball. My son suffered a whole week before this nigga lost his mind and can't even talk to us no more. Got his eyes open. But the good thing about it is my boy is he can't talk still, but they took him off the respirator. And he's able to, like, I'll be like, yo, Unique, your head, cause now cause he ain't on the chemo and stuff, because now they worried about his brain. They like, his head starting to grow back, his mustache, his beard, and I'll be talking to him because I got a cold. So I didn't want to go up there and then fuck him up even more. Cause every time we turn around, something fucks this nigga up. You feel me? So I was like, man, I'm not gonna take a chance, go up there, and cause I be kissing on that nigga. That's my son. I kiss on this nigga 18. I kiss on him. He like a baby to me. He just a boy head 18-year-old, tall as fuck. So he be smiling like they FaceTime him. I was like, Nick, I'm coming to see you. I got a cold. I don't want you to get sick. But I'm like, Dad, you handsome, boy. You got your mustache, your hair growing. And he just be smiling at me. Like, I be like, say what up, say what up. And he be trying, but he can't. Like, his brain is not all the way there yet. You feel me? But just the fact to hear that these motherfuckers dropped the ball, that was enough for me to say, you know what? It's time to put my foot down as a father and get as much support as I can and just do what I got to do that and what's best for him. Even with the cancer situation, because the cancer situation ain't over. If you see my son, he look good. Like, if you seen him before he had before he had chemo and stuff, his eye was popping out his head like it was about to fall out his head. Now he look normal. You feel what I'm saying? So even with the cancer situation, bro, it's time to just go a different route. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have any recommendations or anything, it's just time to go a different route. When they admitted that they dropped the ball, that was enough for me to say, you know what? My son's life is in your hand. And y'all dropped the ball to the point where my son can't even talk right now. He's going to talk. Oh, trust me. He's stubborn. He's stubborn. So he's going to talk. But the fact that he even got to go through this shit is just what blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that my son couldn't talk, had to be in. My son been in the hospital for over 2 weeks already, over 2 weeks, not able to talk, under sedation. He can't. They got him asleep all day. All day he's just sleeping with a fucking ventilator in his mouth. And then they told us a million different stories as to why he has a ventilator. The doctor took my wife and I to the quiet room. I asked them, why has my son got a ventilator? They was like, well, as us as humans, whenever we breathe in, it brings pressure into the brain. So to alleviate pressure, we gave him a breathing machine to alleviate the pressure from him breathing on his own. It wasn't he didn't have no they say he didn't have no breathing issues, no nothing. I talked to my children's mother. She's saying, oh, he was breathing weird. That's why they gave him the ventilator. I talked to this motherfucker. It was because he was breathing. I'm like, bro, that's not what they told me. They never told me no shit like that. They said the reason why they gave my son a ventilator was because he was fucking, when you breathe on your own, it puts pressure on your brain. He already has added pressure. You see what I'm saying? So they gave him a ventilator to help him breathe. So it's not added pressure to his brain. He already has enough pressure to the point where it knocked him out. Like, it was like at first, I didn't know what it was like until I realized, like, all right, so my son is going to make it through this, or is he not? Like, I started to come to peace with my son is going to make it or he not going to make it. You feel what I'm saying? I started to come to peace with that because I was flipping. Like, this shit can't be happening to my son. And y'all know, like, that's my nigga. And then we went through our fallout, and he told me why we went through our fallout. But now we building our relationship back up, and now my son can't even talk to me. He can't even talk to me, bruh. I'm looking at my son. I'm like, Neek, talk to me. Can you talk? He telling me no. His eyes like this, bruh. Like this, wide open. And then I start seeing his eyes rolling in the back of his head. And bruh, it's the worst feeling in the world, bro. It's like you losing your son, bruh. Like you holding your son and he dying on you, bruh. Shit crazy, bruh. This shit makes me want to cry. God bless your son, Rob. Seriously, I say a prayer for your son and family. I appreciate that, bruh. It was like, I swear, even because I just needed y'all, like prayers, positivity. Like I just needed y'all. And it was like, soon as I put that out there, everything started to turn around. My son still can't talk. You know what I'm saying? He still can't talk, but he's smiling. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to get it. He's starting to get back. You feel me? They took the ventilator out. He's breathing on his own. His pressure's starting to go down in his brain. But for the doctors to tell me, yo, we dropped the ball on that, that's a concern because regardless if he gets better fast or slow, we still got a cancer battle to we still got a cancer battle to go on with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with motherfuckers who drop the ball to the point where my son can no longer talk. I just don't feel comfortable with those type of people. And I got millions and millions of research I've done. People that's trying to help me. This is the best thing for you. Go to this hospital. Go to that hospital. Make sure they're giving them this. I got nurses from all over the United States trying to help me, bro. All over. I watch y'all don't understand, bro. I watched my son get stuck to the bed. This nigga couldn't even talk to me. He was just stuck. My boy still can't talk, bro. This happened September 5th. Where we at? September 19th, 2 weeks ago. September 5th, my son couldn't talk no more. I appreciate that, Henry. Shit crazy, bro. I pray for all y'all. I know this genuine father that love their kids, bro. Like, I pray for all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I will watch those cancer commercials where they showing the little kids with cancer. And every day I would thank God, like, thank God, I appreciate you not allowing me to go through this shit. And as soon as my son turned 18, my son is going through this shit. And I'm going through it with him. Shit crazy, bro. But I just even going through it with my baby moms, like, oh yeah, it was y'all fault. Y'all neglect them. Like, you think I would just sit here and just neglect my son? You think I would just sit here and just neglect my son? You know, the thing that broke my heart more than anything is I had to go in the room, right? I'm like, Neek, you got to go to the hospital. My son is old, weak, and frail and fragile. And he look at me, he look up, just looking pathetic. He like, Dad, why I got to go to the hospital? He knew, like my boy knew. That shit just fucked me up, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck. Listen, if you gonna die, just die with your pops. You feel me? Die where you comfortable at. I want to die where I'm comfortable at. He was comfortable here. You feel what I'm saying? He just looked at me, just sad in his face. He's like, Dad, why I gotta go downstairs? Go downstairs. He asked me, well, Dad, why I gotta go to the hospital? That shit killed me. Cause I don't ever want to tell my son to go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't trust these niggas, bro. I don't trust these niggas with these vaccines. Even if look, I gotta get this shit from my job. Oh, fuck it. It is what it is. But for my kids, listen, I could die. I'll take anything for them. I'll be retarded and can't talk, whatever. I'll take that shit for my son. But to watch a kid go through that shit and he ain't do nothing, that nigga always been living his life, that shit kills you, bruh. That shit kills you, bruh. I can't, bruh. This shit was gonna be the hardest live I ever had to do, bruh. My boy just couldn't even talk to me no more, bruh. My boy couldn't talk. I didn't even care if he lied about him because he always say, "Yo, Dad, I'm good." Even if he fucked up, "Yo, Dad, I'm good." I just want to hear that from him. "Yo, Dad, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Like that should have made me feel better. My son got to wear a diaper now. My son can't talk. Like, bro, what the fuck? He in the hospital. Shit, crazy, bro. You're a strong, great father, bro. You guys are blessed to have each other. You always been a real one, bro. Listen, man, listen. I don't give a fuck about nothing. When it come to my kids, bro, I'll die for them. And it's I wish I could just be like, yo, just touch that nigga and I could get all that pain and just be slumped in the bed somewhere while he living his life, bro. Cause I live my life. I accomplished everything. I had a suitcase of money. That was always a dream of mine. Why they keep calling? Like I done had the suitcase. I done got the house with the picket fence. It's a rental, but it's still bro. I came from nothing. From nothing. This was something that people would never see for me. So to be able to accomplish then I accomplished everything I needed to accomplish as a man, bro. I could die today and I'm happy. I'm satisfied with what I accomplished. I got to see my first son while he was going through cancer fucking get a high school diploma. I said, Nick, all I want you to do is get your high school diploma for me. That nigga got his high school diploma while he was battling cancer. Sick as fuck, frail, on the graduation with his cap and gown. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I accomplished everything. You feel me? I'm good. As me individually, I'm good. I accomplished everything. I raised 4 beautiful kids. I'm not done with the last 2, but bro, I did my best. Like I did my best. You know what? I did my best for a person who didn't have a mother, who didn't have a father. You feel me? I did my best, and guess what? If it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't even know how to love somebody. My kids are the reason why I learned love, bro. When I fell in love with, they beautiful. Like every single one of them are beautiful, bro. Shit, crazy, man. Hold on, let me mute y'all real quick, cause my line, I got fucking snot coming out my nose. I ain't even want to do this live, bro. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. You good? This is what's YouTube. This is Fine Line, so I'm just chopping it up with him because Fine Line had a situation with his seed too. So he just reaching out like, yo, just the storms. Yeah, because if you go to my old videos, you see me like this whole channel was built for my son. Like, so when he go to college, he don't gotta work. He could make money off of YouTube. And people gravitated to my son. Like I got old basketball games with him cooking. So this whole channel was all built for my son. And then everything went left because of my baby mom. She manipulated him and had the nigga running out there wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Like my son went through a streak of just wilding out. But being that me and my wife was made sure he was going to high school, he already had the credits built up to where he could graduate. You feel me? Even though he stopped going to school, my son only needed 4 more credits. And I said, Unique, all I asked you to do, bro, is I wasn't a high school graduate. I got my GED. Do that for dad. He was like, Dad, I got you. The teachers used to come here every day, bro. We would have meetings, and they helped my son get his high school diploma this year. You feel me? And he accomplished that for his pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, he out, bro. Like, that's my nigga. Like, I love that nigga, bro. Like, I always said, I always said, like, I want my kids to be better than what I was. And my son is an example of that. The nigga first car was a Ford Focus. His second car is a Beamer. You feel me? My first car was a goddamn Dodge Shadow. My second car was a Chevy Impala with 22s. My son is already ahead of me. I'm a GED graduate. My son is a high school diploma. You feel me? So I'm already proud of my little nigga. And he had cancer when he graduated. My boy went up there with his cap and gown with cancer. You feel me? I love that nigga. Like, that's my nigga for life. I always told that he did his dirt. I'm like, Neek, bro, listen. Look, my boy, he like, but Dad, that's not what you had set up for me. I'm ashamed. I'm like, nigga, I was a grimy nigga. What are you talking about? Come talk to me so I can make your journey easier for you. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill. Don't. I tell my daughter the same thing. Like, baby, what's going on? Well, tell me. Don't keep no secrets from me. I'm not ashamed of my children. Like, what the fuck? I love y'all motherfuckers. Facts. Facts. Nigga, I already know, bro. Like, chill. Come holler at me. What's good? If I gotta listen, I promise you, if I gotta take a charge for my kids, like, nah, I'll put that shit under his name. I will do that. Fuck, Fine Line. Everybody on YouTube, I've accomplished everything from a nigga that was not supposed to accomplish nothing. I am satisfied, bruh. I am satisfied. All right, so now if I gotta protect my kids the rest of the way, then cool, I will do that. I would have took this, bro. I would have took this not being able to talk. I would have been in the hospital for the 2-3 weeks, 4 months, 5 months. If my son ain't had to go through this, if God said, yo, Rob, listen, your son about to be in the hospital for 2 weeks. Right now, it's just 2 weeks right now. It could be more. Do you want to take that for him or do you want him to do that? Nah, I take that for him. I take it for him. You feel me? I live my life. I live my life, and I want my kids to accomplish more than me. They already know that. I already set the blueprint for them. So let me go. You feel me? If I die today, you better stay focused. Because guess what? From day one, I had no mother, no father. Y'all niggas had y'all father, whatever. Even if it was 3 years, my youngest son is 1 year old. He had his father longer than I had my father. You feel me? That's it. Stay focused, boy. You already know. Unique. You better make sure when when your brain start operating normal, you make sure your brother know the way to go. You feel me? My daughter, you make sure your sister know the way to go. You feel what I'm saying? I gave y'all the blueprint for everything, man. This is the hardest live I ever had to do, bro. Cause I'm an ignorant nigga. I've done ignorant shit on here. You feel me? In defense of myself, but at the same time, when you're going through some shit. Nah, facts. Facts. That's bro. Listen, let me tell you when the last time I went live. Cause look, I started a raffle to start my own little business shit. But once my son can't talk, fuck business, fuck everything. Fuck all of that, bro. Listen, I'm here for my son. Let me tell you like this. My son, once the doctor said they dropped the ball, that was it for me. My son's life is in your hand, and you tell him you made a mistake, and you got my baby moms telling me it's my fault that my son is going through this. Like attacking the whole house. There's spirits in your house. There's this in your house. Like, what the fuck? My kids are my life. My kids are my fucking life. It was pretty much what they said. What they said, it was inevitable that this was going to happen. Pretty much. Because the radiation was going in his face. The radiation was going in his face. So eventually it was, bro, listen, this is this proton, I think it is, proton radiation therapy that's supposed to be safer than a regular radiation. Let me tell you like this, Fine Line. I watched my wife's father go through the regular radiation, and he thugged it out. He had his bad days, but no issues. No. Her father did not have chemo. Her father just got radiation for his situation, for his cancer. Had no issues. Now, mind you, it's proton, this new therapy radiation shit, and then there's the old school radiation, which they start to enhance it and make sure it's better than it was before. Although radiation is bad, because my son told me like this, Fine Line, yo, Dad, I think this iPhone gave me cancer. Now, mind you, the cancer is in his eye. Look at my face. Look at my face on my live. The phone, where that shit go? It's on your neck and it's by your eye, right? That's where the cancer was at. In his eye, it's a rare cancer, and in his neck. How is that possible? He kept saying, yo, Dad, I think it was this phone, Dad. Dad, I think it was this phone. This 5G phone I got, this iPhone 12. I think this is what did this shit to me. He kept telling me that. My son was going to the doctors. My son had childhood migraines. We've been taking this nigga to doctors for brain scans, for fucking blood tests. Never had cancer. All of a sudden, he got cancer in his eye and in his neck. Mind you, look how I hold my phone. My son is right-handed. I'm not going to say it's the phone because I don't want to get blocked. But my son says he feel like it was the phone. This 5G new shit. My son got the big iPhone, so that shit covers all. This is the little iPhone. This is an iPhone 10 regular shit. He look how your shit is. By your neck, by your eye. This is just, he a young nigga, so he talking like this. Watch the live. Now, mind you, the phone is way bulkier than my phone. He talked like this. My son's eye was poking out his head, and then he got the cancer on the side of his neck. What does that tell y'all? Just watch the live. Watch when you go back to the live. Look how I got my phone. If he talking to a regular nigga like this, 5G coming to his shit. Look, by his eye, by his neck. It goes both ways. Nah, I didn't mute you, my fault, bro. Yeah. Can you hear me? Bruh, my boy was like, bro, it was this phone. He keeps saying, like, Dad, it had to be the phone. How is nothing gonna happen? Like, how is nothing wrong with me? All of a sudden, I wake up with fucking cancer in my eye. And then, babe, where the Unique have in his gland, right? What was that shit on Unique neck? Lympnoid. Boom. That's what it is. The lympnoid. That's what he had it in his lympnoid, which they removed surgically. But if they would have fucked with his eye, he wouldn't have had no eye. So they didn't fuck with his eye. They gave him the chemo and the radiation for it. Like, bruh. Come on, man. Huh? He said you need to hire an investigator, but you can't, bro. These niggas is all in cahoots. Bro, we talking about multi-billion-dollar companies. Listen, hold on. Yo, fine line. Did you see how they did Nicki Minaj when she was talking about the vaccine? Did you see how they did it? Oh, bro, they blocked her from Twitter. They investigated her family. She got to hide her whole family. Bro, y'all not paying attention, bro. This is this is the agenda. This is the agenda, bro. When you got your fucking son in your hand and you thinking he's dying on you, that's the worst feeling in the world. Like y'all niggas not, bro, listen, my son is not dead, but you don't know. At the time he's going through what he's going through, you don't know what's going on. You see your son's eyes rolling in the back of his head. You feel his energy is not there. You think you losing your boy. Like, people don't understand that, bro. Your son is in your hand. His eyes rolling in the back of his head. My boy can't talk to me. Like, bro, that's how I felt. Y'all don't understand the feeling. Yo, I look, listen. When everything started going left with my son, everybody started blaming us in my household, my wife, me, my son's girlfriend who's 19 years old, cleaning up my son's throw up, changing my son's diapers, blaming us for this shit, bro. And we did everything. We did not neglect my son in no way. And you got these motherfuckers blaming us, and they kind of find out the doctors admit, yo, we dropped the ball. Huh? What you mean? Oh, I asked my baby moms. I was like, yo, listen, when you asked about this proton therapy, what the fuck did they tell you? Oh, well, he's just gonna experience minor things. Because listen, what my son is going through, pretty much what happened is they fried that motherfucker's brain. They fried my son's brain. You feel me? They don't want to say it like that, but that's what happened. So, but the good thing about the brain is brain cells regenerate. So that nigga's brain is gonna get back to normal. You feel what I'm saying? We dropped the ball. They starting to admit, like, we dropped the ball. We made a mistake. They told us, oh, proton therapy is more safer than this is a new experiment. It's good. Like, people go through good stuff. My son can't fucking talk. My son can't talk. Experiments. Yes. I said, yo, did they tell you that this could possibly happen? She kept saying, Rob, I swear. Because look, I swear to God, listen, this motherfucker, look, I don't give a fuck because she watched my live. My son can't talk to me, right? My son can't talk to me, right? She asking me about my son's material fucking belongings. Why the fuck are you talking to me about a car, his fucking clothes, his earrings, and my fucking son can't talk? What the fuck are you talking about? So I spat, bro. Yo, fine line. I spazzed. Yo, my kids are my life. Listen. And my wife is downstairs. She's probably gonna get offended. Tonight, my wife could wait. Tomorrow, my wife could wake up and say, fuck this nigga. I don't want to be with him no more. I've already experienced that with my wife. But guess what? My kids are my life forever. It don't matter what the fuck these motherfuckers do or try to manipulate my kids. It's not going to work because I'm a loving father. You feel me? So that's the whole point. My kids are my life. A shorty comes and goes, whether she's your wife, whether she's your mother, whether she's your aunt, they come and go, but your kids, your flesh and your blood are yours forever. You see what I'm saying, fine line? Forever. That's it. This bitch called me about, listen, she called me about his earrings, his fucking clothes. I'm like, what? My son can't even talk. What the fuck are you talking about? My son can't talk. I thought my son was dying. What the fuck are you talking about? Clothes. That's my boy. My boy is fucked up. Why are we talking about clothes again? Yo, the whole time I'm going in on her in text messages. Facts. I don't give a fuck, bro. All this shit could go. All this shit could go. You think listen, yo, fine line. I always tell my subs. Bro, listen, I can walk around with chunk lies the rest of my life. I don't give a fuck about none of this. All I give a fuck about is my kids' health. That's it. It's so, and you know, but let me tell you like this, your fine line. What's something that's even the fathers out there, let me tell you like this. A thing that's most on display is deadbeat fathers. But let me tell you like this. There's more. Listen, if not the same amount, there's more deadbeat mothers that they're just in the picture, eating off their kids. Eating. Not even that. How about the fathers? Listen, regardless of what they go through, sometimes they don't even get a check because of all this bullshit child support. And they still continue to fight for their kids. Exactly. Y'all don't see that. They only talk about the. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because the government is trying to create anything. If you're not a white motherfucker, I'm sorry to be racist because I love white people. But if you're not white, if you Hispanic, if you black, if you this, if you that, they want to draw that agenda that creates there's deadbeat fathers out there. And that's not true because there's the same amount of deadbeat fathers as there's deadbeat mothers. And one thing about me, listen, I don't have to, bro, I could be homeless. If my daughter tell me, yo, I could have my last 190, 200. If my daughter says, yo, dad, I want these sneakers, I sleep in my truck just to make sure she good, bro. I didn't have that. I didn't have that luxury. And people were like, well, I wouldn't do no shit like that. When you love your kids, listen, yo, fine line. Because me, my baby, because I'm going through depression. So sometimes I lash out at people that don't deserve it. But I promise you, bro, listen, everybody can put me on child support. I don't give a fuck. I will be homeless as long as my kids are good. I've already accomplished what I needed to accomplish in life. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care no more. My kids need to be straight now. That's it. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then, yo, a lot of people attack Zaya. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, yo, you a deadbeat. But I get it, bro. When you put forth your best foot to love and to show love to your children, and they become ignorant like they're piece of shit mothers, I understand, bro. And people were like, yo, he's a deadbeat. He shouldn't be like that. It ain't about being a deadbeat, bro. Zaya said, bro, yeah, like Zaya said, bro, I've done everything. And you after a while, you realize what it is. You just say fuck it. Like, yo, you know what? It is what it is. But you know what? I promise you, yo, fine line. I've put all my knowledge into my children. I've given them everything. Like, listen, I'm not perfect, but I promise you, I will die for y'all. I will kill for y'all. And I've proven this. Listen, my daughter is 13. My son is 18, about to be 19, going through cancer, and they can't even talk to me right now. I kiss my kids, bro. I didn't get no affection from nobody. And I make sure I give my daughter a kiss. I tell her I love her. I make sure I tell my son I love you. I give him kisses. Bro, facts. I tell them I love y'all, bro. Bro, listen. I was raised no way, bro. I tell my wife, yeah. Facts, and I try to, you try to explain that to people. Like these people, and I'm a New York nigga. These people in Virginia supposedly had all their parents. They went to church. I try to, and the people think you use it as an excuse. I use it to be honest. Like, yo, listen, I don't know a lot of. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. I learned how to love when my first son was conceived. Like, let me just give me a break. I don't know if when you grow up with the street mentality, like, yo, listen, you gotta watch this person. That's what you grow up with. You feel me? I'm at 38 years old. I'm still learning to trust people. And nobody, oh, you use that as an excuse. You use like fuck it then. What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm being honest with you, and if you think that I'm you, I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, you still. I'm listen. I'm 38, still in the process of learning. I have not. You got to understand, yo, fine line on God. I didn't know love, bro. I never seen a happy family growing up in Red Hook. I never seen couples raising their kids. I always seen the single moms raising their kids. You feel me? I didn't have no mother or no father. So how the fuck do you expect me to be perfect? But I try my hardest to be the perfect husband and the perfect children's father. I don't know what to do. I'm learning as I go. I just learned how to love in 2002 when my son was born. How the fuck you feel me? It's either you understand that or you don't, and you could do what's best for you. Because guess what? Let me tell you like this: once you don't have a mother or a father, you know what abandonment feels like. So when a motherfucker tell you like, "I don't want to be with you no more," it may make you sick, it may make you stressed out, but that shit is you still gonna get your dick sucked by a bitch. You still gonna fuck other bitches. Yeah, because exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Facts. What you doing? Why are you doing that, man? I'm not doing the most. Get off of that. Yeah. Facts. Everybody get offended. Like, bro, listen. At the end of the day, listen, I love my wife. One, I got God, my wife, and then my kids. You feel me? But the reality is that my wife could wake up one day, she could like another nigga, want to suck him off. And then, but the thing is that I still gotta protect my kids. You feel me? You feel me? And then she offended by like, why would you come at me like that? I'm like, cause that's the reality. Just like if I could wake up one day and you've done everything in your power to make sure that I was good, and then I fuck you over, it go both ways. And then when you're talking to your wife and she tell you like, yo, bro, listen, what I'm telling you, fine line, and I don't think she understands this. When my wife tell me like, yo, bro, I was with a nigga that had nothing. I helped him get into the military, and that nigga turned his back on me. So then what I would do? You feel me? You helped that nigga get to where he was at. You feel me? You didn't help me to get to where I was at. But guess what? I tried my best to make sure you was good. You feel me? But at the same time, if you already experienced a nigga backstabbing you, how do I know I'm well protected? You feel me? How do I know I'm well protected? You've already experienced hell. So why the fuck you feel me? And y'all already, it's fine line. We already know women be on survival mode anyway. If a woman was done grimy, it don't matter who she loved. She on survival mode. It's about her. Mhm. Exactly. She ready for action. Not even. I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna take it to the point where I say ready for action, but she's ready to adjust immediately because she don't trust nobody. It don't matter how much love you show her. It don't matter how genuine you are to her. She like, yo, fuck anybody. You feel me? Exactly. All right, and that's understandable. And then the crazy thing is that when you confront them about them, you know what? I understand that you've been through a lot, but I'm not here to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They still on defense mode. Like, no, that's not what it is. And then the whole time it is what, like I told y'all a couple of months ago, I caught a gun charge for no reason. Like, bro, like I never did nothing wrong to you. Like, what the fuck am I catching a gun charge for? I see motherfuckers taking shit out my crib. I'm on, yeah, and then I got a gun charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? If we could chop it up, and I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, um, yeah, and the thing is that my wife takes it as an attack. It is not an attack. It's telling you, like, yo, bro, we good. Like, chill. You feel me? Like, chill. I know I'm not perfect. And she be like, you swear you perfect. I'm like, bro, I am not perfect. You my nigga though. Like, I I've been a million. I've been yo, fine line. Fine line. I don't fine line. I got bodies. I fuck so many bitches, bro. Like, no lie. But you can't, bro. If once you love somebody, you just love them. You feel me? And I don't think they get that shit because you know why? Because they've been through their shit. You feel me? They've been through their shit. Yo, I just, listen, yo, it's fine line. If you knew me personally, be like, yo, this nigga Rob is the coolest nigga ever, bruh. My wife, listen, I tell her, listen, baby, if you bored, go get you another nigga, come back home. You know what I'm saying? I give me if that's how we gotta do it to, because I honestly think in relationships, I think people get bored one another sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, let's so let's talk. You feel me? I think that's why a lot of old school people that's like been married like 27, 20 years. I think because I think they got to chop it up. And let's say for example, you got a grandmother and a grandfather that have been together for 33 years, right? Let me ask you a question, Fine. You think they honestly gonna give you all the details of what they've done to be successful? They're not. You feel me? She might grandma her mind. She probably like y'all want to tell my granddaughter I sucked this other nigga dick. You feel me? She don't want to tell you. Yeah, it gonna sound real good. What's up, mama? Mama not crying. Go ahead. Go downstairs. It's all right. Yeah, you already know, man. You could watch some of the people that. Of course, without some kind of controversy that you and the husband had to deal with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Even with the children. You feel me? Like, listen, listen, we gotta understand, like, listen, we're not together no more. We you know what I'm saying? We move in a certain kind of way. Like, I wish people could just be on the same page. So many people in so denial because they're ashamed of what their actions is. But the thing is that I'm not God, so my job is not to judge you. My job is to listen. My job is to give you the best advice I could possibly give you. If you made the mistake, that's cool. We're gonna overcome it. Let's make sure our children are good and protected from what the mistakes I made as well as you made. And exactly. And people don't want to do that. People don't want to do that. Because listen, I'm not perfect. I always exactly just chop it up. Let's chop it up. You feel me? Because you know what? It'll be days. It'll be days where I will get on my wife's nerves, but she don't want to tell me because you know what? My wife may be in a situation where, you know what, my husband is holding me down and I'm not holding him down. So he might, no, nigga, if you talk to me, we could get it together. Let's get it together. We can't get it together unless we communicate. That's why, listen, the major key for a successful relationship is communication. You know what I'm saying? And then and I'm this is how I am. Let me tell you like this. And I want my wife to hear this because my kids tell me my wife is in the room crying. Let me tell my wife like this. I want her to see this. My wife is my life. She's my life, bro. Listen, if she communicate with me, our journey will be a lot better. You feel me? The thing is that she's so ashamed of what she do, and then at the same time, see, I'm not ashamed of what I do, but at the same time is that I love my wife, like she's my life, so I gotta protect her from what I do. You see what I'm saying? So talk to me, come holler at me. You feel me? Come hot. Don't waste. Don't let me come in the room after work and then you got the me mug. Nip it in the bud right there. She say, oh, you know what my wife has the habit of doing? She think oh, you hold everything against me. No, the thing is that for 3 days I've been feeling a vibe from you. The first day that you feel some type of way, tell me right then and there. Let's nip it in the bud right there. But my wife doesn't do that because she feels as if I hold the grudge. I don't hold the grudge. Tell me what it is. Let's get it popping. You feel me? Let's get it popping right then and there. But everybody, oh no, my wife will be like, but my wife don't understand. Like, bro, listen, I'm a high mileage nigga. You feel me? Talk to me. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But come correct. Don't come on some beating on the bullshit. You feel me? If my wife tell me like, yo, bro, listen, I'm gonna go chill with my ex tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't. I'm cool with that. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? I'm dead ass. I'm not a polygamist or nothing, but I'm cool with that. You feel me? Like, all right, cool. Cause I really feel like it don't matter how long you together or how good you feel like you pipe a bitch. She, I think us as men and women as women, they get bored when they get bored sometimes. You feel me? They need. I just think that. regardless of love or anything. I just think that. Uh-huh. And the same thing is what's better than good dick is new dick. You feel me? Like, let's get it popping. Tell me what's going on. Come home tonight, baby. We got the kids. We got to still raise our kids. But everybody think that, oh, no, that's, I think women think that you're trying to set them up. I think women think, listen, can I tell you something? Fine line. Let me tell you a secret. When I was with my oldest children, mom, my son that got cancer, and my daughter that she started her volleyball tournament. She ready. She an athlete now. Listen, let me tell you like this, bro. I felt like that was the closest thing to an open relationship. I really think that people get bored with each other for real. I think that I really do. Mm-hmm. That's it. Let's have each other back. That's it. Let's just have each other back. Facts. Yes. Yo, listen, I'm a light skin. Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God. Exactly. Because you know why? Listen. I only walked off because I trusted your word. But in reality, you do really have an attitude. Listen. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Just tell me. Listen, can I tell you something? I'm a light-skinned nigga, right? I'm a Spanish light-skinned. Bro, I promise you, the shorties that I've had the most relationships with are shorties that like black niggas. And I'm cool with that. I am not, I'm cool with that. Listen, I never came up here on YouTube and said I got the biggest dick in the world. I or never had said that I got the prettiest dick in the world. Maybe you want to suck a black dick for sometimes. I'm cool with that. But tell me, give me the freedom to do what I do. All right, cool. I love you. You might tell me like, yo, you know why I want to go suck a black nigga dick, right? The dick got to be so black the shit look purple. I'm cool with that. Maybe I might not feel like you know what, bro? I think I get the best from my wife. Fuck it. Let's go suck a nigga dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people give me the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? Just give me the benefit. And then people be like, oh, you a sucker for doing like that. Listen, you only a sucker if you allow people to dictate how you move. I fuck with shorties who don't like light-skinned niggas. That's a fact. Both my baby moms don't like light-skinned niggas. They just settle for me. You feel what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. I don't put in I put in my due diligence. But you know what I'm saying? You like what you like, and I'm cool with that. Just come home to me. But when you come home to me, understand that, okay, maybe I'm not feeling a bitch right now. But if I feel a bitch tomorrow, accept that. I'm allowing you to move how you move. Why can't we just, you know what I'm saying? And people get offended by that. Oh, you a polygamist, you this, you that. No, I'm a person that understands that in order to work out a marriage, motherfuckers get bored with each other sometimes. Baby, come home later. That's it. Mm-hmm. Facts. Facts. Nah, listen, fine line. You know what I think it is? I think women think that you trying to set them up. I think they trying to. I think you think that like for example, I'm not gonna lie. I don't come out here like yo, I got the biggest dick in the world. I ain't saying I got a little dick now, but I'm just saying I ain't got the biggest dick in the world. Like, go fuck the bigger dick. You know what I'm saying? Just come home. We got kids together. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go fuck the bitch with the. Maybe I might meet a bitch that got worse. Mama, go downstairs. Go downstairs, mama. Maybe I might meet a bitch that got worse pussy than you. But at least, maybe I might wake up like, yo, baby, you know, you pick any color I like you today, but let me go get one, you know, Johnson Slaw Bob brown skin bitch or a dark skin bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then now you offended. But in the back of your mind, you like the nigga with the beard and the bald head and the black nigga. You feel me? I'm cool with that. But guess what? I'm not gonna turn my back on you as long as we on the same page. Exactly. Hold on, which your phone line? Where you at, bro? Yo, my nigga phone line got clipped out here, bro. Yeah, I can hear you now. Exactly. Exactly. Listen, I'm a Hispanic man, and my baby mom's never my wife, who I love to death, never fucked with a Hispanic man. She only fucked with fucking black niggas, bald head niggas with the goatee and all that shit. So go ahead. But all I ask is just go fuck with that nigga. But at least just give me freedom to do what I do. But at the end of the day, you know, you my nigga for life. You feel me? That's it. Exactly. No, exactly. That's it. That's it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cause listen, I'm the type of nigga that we could play. Listen, I'm the type of nigga we could play with toys. We could do whatever. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna fuck you with a black nigga, but I'll fuck you with another bitch. You feel me? If you want two black niggas to ride train on you, at least tell me. You feel me? Like, nobody understands that. I'm gonna love you regardless. Because listen, if I was the first nigga that fuck you, maybe I feel offended. But baby, you got mileage just like I got mileage. Let's meet in the middle. You feel me? Let's talk. Nobody want to talk no more. It's all disrespect. You disrespectful, you motherfucker. Like, god damn, can we meet in the middle? My boy can't even talk to me right now. What the fuck? I don't get it, man. This shit crazy, bro. We just gotta communicate. That's lack of communication. People feel like, yo, maybe you know this nigga, he's good at this and he makes sure I'm good financially. But if I tell him that I want to suck a black nigga dick, maybe he'll get offended. No, tell me you want to suck a black nigga dick so I could go eat a light-skinned bitch pussy if I want to. Light-skinned bitches stink. You know what I'm saying? But let's put it out there, put the energy out there so we can thug it out for 50, 60 years. A lot of old people, they don't tell the truth. They don't want to tell the truth. They just tell you half the truth. Fuck out of here, bruh. Like, bruh, this shit crazy. Me and my wife don't unplug the internet for no reason. Like, baby, you my nigga for life. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Do what you do, baby, but you better get your ass home. I want to be able to squeeze that ass when you get home. But give me the freedom to do what I want to do too. Like, chill. Why we gotta be for? Chill. Nobody holding you hostage. Let's just chill with you, my baby. And I don't think they understand that, bro. Like, motherfuckers don't understand. But listen, let me tell you, I like this YouTube. This is not about this and that. This is about my son. His his because my the only reason why I'm talking about this shit, cause my baby coming and that's my baby. She don't understand that, and she come and unplug the internet for no reason. That's my baby. Yeah, that's my baby, man. I don't listen. I don't think. Listen, I listen. I done had shorties that I liked. I liked a lot. I done had kids with shorties and all that. But listen, baby, listen. If you listening to this, you my nigga, bruh. Chop it up with me. We when I met my baby, she was like, yo, I like to take NyQuil to go to sleep at night. I'm like, baby, me too. And now you don't want to tell me, like, bro, chill, talk to me. Yeah, like, bro, chop it up with me, talk to me. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go chill with my ex tonight. All right, baby, I'll see you later. Make sure you put gas. Make sure that nigga, not even make sure you put gas in the car. Make sure that nigga put gas in the car so we can come home. And then maybe I want to go chill with the white bitch I want to go chill with tomorrow. You feel me? Like until shit is solidified, like just chill. Nobody wanna do that. There's always a competition thing and you violating me and like no nigga listen. At times motherfuckers might get bored with one another. Let's get that out the way. You feel me? But big shout out to my baby boy. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Like I said, bro, listen. I'm satisfied. I like to get my whole dick swallowed and all that. Like no bullshit, no homo. But I never came up here and said, yo, I got the biggest dick in the world. I got 20 inches. I did. If you want to feel something go up a little bit higher than I do, then go ahead. You feel me? But at least let me go. You know what I'm saying? Let's meet in the middle. Like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes we might get bored. The dick feel good, but I might need something that go a little bit higher, or I might need something that's a little bit fatter. That's cool. Just tell me. And everybody want to like my wife. She know I'm one of the most down to earth niggas. I talk my shit. She talk her shit too. She won't admit it, but I talk my shit. But if we meet in the middle, then we good to go. You feel me? I listen. Let me tell you like this. Both of my baby moms. Listen. YouTube, you watching this? Both of my baby moms, none of them niggas like light skinned niggas. I'm the only light skinned nigga that they fuck with. You feel me? Maybe you want to go fuck a dark skinned nigga. Go ahead. But at least let's meet in the middle. You feel me? Let's meet in the middle. Like, bro, we cool. Let we good. You feel me? My boy is good. I love that boy. He getting better. He getting better as day goes by. Like I said, I still got the donations for the We still got these. This is not a competition thing. We got these. The lot 12 of 50. These are going towards his donations. Then we got these size 8.5. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even care. I don't even care about the size. I got a size 11. Big shout out to Tony D. He got me them. But look, if you want a size 11 or 8.5, I got you. And then I got these. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If you want to send to the cash app, we'll still do the raffle. If you don't fuck me to the point where it's like, yo, fuck Rob's son, and I just want to get something out of it, I'm cool. It's $20 donations to the cash app. Cash app is in the description. And then we'll run the you know what I'm saying? Only reason why I don't have it up here is because my mom, but like I wasn't prepared to even go live and talk about my son and all the shit that I've been going through. You feel me? So, like I said, I still got the fours. I got an 8.5, and I also got an 11. Big shout out to Tony D. I appreciate everything you've done for me, but my son is more important than a size 11, um, fucking Jordan fours. You feel what I'm saying? Like my son is more important than that. So that's all I want to do is just make sure my son got the best health care, make sure my son is ready. Because once you talk to a doctor and they tell you that they dropped the ball, now you got to prepare yourself to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, these niggas is fucking up. So when your sons and the people and the people that are parents that are out there that you got a son or a daughter or both, once you put your kid's life in their hands and they admit to dropping the ball, that becomes a problem. I got y'all. Listen, I know a lot of niggas don't fuck with me because I've been mad ignorant. I still got these, like 12 or 40. If you don't want to do it out of the strength of love, if you just want to definitely win something, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. My son is my protection. I got these. I got these in the 8.5. I got these in the 8.5. Oh, my internet is fucking up. Damn, man. My shit froze. Yo, Fine Line, you here with me, bro? Damn, my whole shit just fucked up. Damn. Where you going? You just gonna dip out like that? Damn. Damn. Yeah. Huh? Oh, change the battery pack. Okay, I gotta change the battery pack. All right. Yo, can you hear me? This is a regular camera. This is from my laptop. But I do got a size of 8.5. I don't give a fuck about sneakers. I just want to make sure my son got the best medical care. I'm feeling good as fuck. But I kept it 100. Y'all done seen me tear it up here, and I didn't want to do that. Come, mama. That is using profanity. I love you. All right, go ahead. Go downstairs with Maya. I still got these. If y'all want a size 11, I do got a size 11. These are a size 11. And this is just for my son. Like, I don't care. Like, y'all could judge me. Y'all could do whatever y'all want. Like, none of that shit bothers me. As long as my son gets through this shit, I'm cool. You feel me? I'm cool with all that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I even got these. These are the reflective shit. So, but yeah, we still running the raffle. I'll still come up here and these are 8.5. If you want the size 11, if you prefer the size 11, I don't give a fuck. As long as my son is good, that's all that matters to me. You feel me? I've been up here an hour and 43 minutes. My baby mom's gonna kill me. She don't give a fuck. But I just wanted to make it known that I just want to let her know, like, I love her. Like, I'm not mad at her. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Fine Line for coming up here. I love you guys for showing the love. I'm feeling good as fuck. Um, yo, I love you guys. And this is Rob Dollar. Yo, big shout out to Rob Money. Like I said, if you guys want to do the donations, just send it to my Cash App. We still doing a raffle. Everything, all the proceeds go to my son. Like, none of that shit matters to me. I don't give a fuck about no sneakers. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. As long as my son is good, that's all I give a fuck about. Feel me? This is Rob Dollar. Love you guys. Feeling good. I'm out of here, y'all.